I know this is controversial, but there's no such thing as a classic or timeless engagement ring. And I know jewelers and people in general love to talk about like picking a style that's going to be classic, so that way it doesn't go out of style in future years or you don't get sick of it. But here's the thing, is that styles that we think of as classic or timeless today are actually just a trend also as part of today, because what was timeless or classic in the Victorian era was then something different in the Art Nouveau era, and what was considered classic and timeless in Art Deco was different than that, and then into the mid-century modern was different than that, and the 80s and 90s was different, and the early 2000s was different, and now we're seeing something else that's different. The thing is there's no way to predict something that will transcend all of these different generations of jewelry and fashion and style, because that just doesn't exist. So these ideas of like classic or timeless are actually just referencing trends that are considered classic or timeless today, but that will change in the future. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm just saying, what if instead of trying to get something that's considered timeless or classic, you just get what you love? So get a piece that speaks to your design aesthetic, that speaks to your heart, that you have an emotional connection with, something that you adore. And don't worry about whether or not it might withstand future generations of trends, because I'm here to tell you, trends will always change. And the idea of what is classic or timeless has also changed throughout history constantly. So get what you love. That would be my best recommendation as a jeweler who's been doing this for nearly 2 decades now. I've actually been selling engagement rings for 2 full decades. So check out my caption below, because I'm going to give some examples of different things that were considered timeless or classic in various generations of jewelry. And you can see how these styles have come and gone and come back into style again. So again, I'm not saying this to scare you. I just am a big fan of not worrying about something being timeless or classic, because that doesn't really exist. Instead, get what you love.